Hey, welcome back to Floki's Models. This is going to be a channel update. I know it's been a very long time since I had a video up on my channel. First off, I would like to say Merry Christmas. I got some time off work and actually able to start doing some stuff. Been kind of crazy. Since the last video, which was the old Tamiya Chiha, I ended up taking that with me to TigerCon in Missouri, where I met up with some buddies, Grayson and Greg from Greg's Diorama Scale Models, and it actually got first place in their diorama category. Greg ended up getting second with his diorama that he entered. I'll put a link in the video to his channel. But what I've been working on? Well, I'm still working on the Normandy diorama. Some of you might know about that. This is one of the facades that I'm building for a cafe out front of it. Get you a closer look here. Of course, the lighting's gonna suck all the way out there. I'll get some pictures and slide in here for it. And I've been working on the Puma to go with it. And I'll slide some pictures in, or I'll put you on wobbly mode here for a second. It's the Puma and the cafe. One of the other things I've been working on is this is a Phase 2 clone helmet from Sanitized Creations. This is a rotocast helmet. So far the only thing I've managed to do is cut out the visor. One thing I didn't notice until I started working on it is something flat. Of course I'm not prepared. Yeah, that Mohawk is at a very steep angle. Right there is level, so I'm gonna have to figure out a way to fix that. And you guys might notice this setup behind me. This is the main thing I've been working on. Is this honeycomb wall storage system, which I'll leave a link down in the description to the wall sections. It's all 3D printed. Many of these holders I designed myself in Fusion 360 and printed out. Some of them, like these old sandpaper, it's like I didn't create, that was somebody else's creations, and same with the ones for the Vallejo paint holders, which I'll put you on wobbly mode here in a second and show you all these. But I would say probably a good 80% of them is my own design. So here we go on wobbly mode again, and I'll give you a show. Got these drawers here first, which just using to store little extra bits and pieces. Then this is the rack for Vallejo, AK 3rd Gen. I've also got my oil shoved in there. This was not mine. This was somebody else's design. But I did adapt it to fit on this wall because it was actually designed to be hung on a pegboard. Moving up, it's like these. It's like I designed these holders, which, you know, pretty simple. Put the AK in there. Got my wire held down here, and then paint brushes. These are makeup brushes, which make excellent dry brushes. And then some tools I use a lot, like a pin vise, a riveter, some little scissors. Come back up here at the top again. It's like tray for milli putt, tray for my razor saw, a little planer, tube cutter, some clamps. I designed these VMS holders. This one's the metal prep, and then this is their oil expert, which I use a lot. This is hold my brush cleaner. This is what I clean my paintbrushes with. The AK drying retarder. Again, I designed this one. This is my seam scraper, which these seam scrapers are great for barrels and other round things. It's perfect. More razor saws. I designed both of these holders. This one can also hold the blades with it. And then this is the Vallejo metal color holder. These things are not my design. These were somebody else's. And then my tweezers. I got my locking tweezers and regular tweezers. Then my Vallejo. Or not Vallejo, Tamiya Extra Thin and Mark Fit Strong. And this is my little hobby knife that you guys see me use. I get a lot of questions about this, mostly on forums. People see that and they want to know where I got one so small, and I don't remember. But I love it, I use it all the time. And then I got a place for number 11 blades. These are my glass files, which I use a lot. A Bic lighter. This is a seam scraper. So I designed all these myself, these holders. Moving on, I designed these for VMS and Bob Smith Industry CA glue. This is the Insta set, and this one's debonder. This holds different sprue cutters. And see up here another tray for Tamiya epoxy. And sandpaper holders, which I did not design them myself. And then another little tray for my little photo etch bender. Green Stuff World leaf punch. And another one with some odd products that I hardly use anymore, like wash and some pigments. Then up above I got wood glue, my Mod Podge mat, and the gloss, which I don't use the gloss very much. I found that it kind of goes off fast, so I only get it in the small bottles. My homemade scenic glue that I keep in an old pill bottle. And micro crystal clear for clear parts. Let's see, moving on this way. Holder for Tamiya tape, frog tape. Got a pair of scissors. Let's see. Down here it's my micrometers, calipers, micro drill bits, even smaller micro drill bits, some precision screwdrivers, dispenser for Q-tips. This one here is for toothpicks. Let's give it a spin and want to pop out for you. One for sculpting tools, which I use carving foam, and then another one for bigger pliers holder. Got some bigger drill bits, some straight edges, and then zip ties over here, palette knives, of course a paper towel holder, and then more bigger tools over here. Like got a setup for my soldering iron, crimpers, wire strippers, multimeter, and then my speed squares, another protractor and stuff like that, bigger clamps, and then back there in the corner screwdrivers. And then this is Lugo Fecta laser cutter. It's not set up yet. I got in on the Kickstarter with this. It's supposed to come with the honeycomb bottom for so you don't burn through and cut your table or anything like that, and enclosure that I also ordered with it, but that's they're running behind schedule on that, which is alright. I really haven't had time to mess with it, so. And then this one here, which is next to where I have my spray booth now. I designed these holders myself, kind of loosely based on the one for Vallejo, but this holds the, what is it, 23 or 20? 23 milliliter bottles of Tamiya. Got them at the top. And then I designed this one here for all my Alclad paints that I really like. And then smaller ones for the 10 milliliter bottles like the Mr. Hobby and also the 10 milliliter Tamiya, but mostly for my AK real colors. And little trays for my thinners that I use. I got another helmet in here. This one was 3D printed. But in my spray booth, 3D printed a brush holder. And I 3D printed these to be right next to me. One's got droppers, which I use these a lot. And then I like to mix my paint in them mixing cups that tattoo artists use. These little tattoo ink mixing cups. So, got a whole bunch sitting next to me for whenever I need them. Alright, and then moving this way, got a new 3D printer. This is a Bamboo Lab P1S. I've replaced both my old Ender 3 Maxes, and oh my god, what a world of difference going from the old Enders to something like this Bamboo Lab. I'd never go back. But at the same time, I'm glad I had the experience with the Enders, learned a lot about 3D printing and how 3D printing works to begin with, because them old Enders, I was just constantly fighting them all the time. You guys that also do 3D printing, you probably understand. But I got this in setting in what is supposed to be a grow tent for people that I guess grow pot indoors. Well, they're pretty much the same thing as a 3D printer enclosure, except for I'd say more than half the price, probably only a quarter of the price. So I've been printing a lot in ABS, and even though this is an enclosed printer and it's got a carbon filter and everything, you still get a little bit of the smell. So I got this, and I got it hooked up into my whatever you call it, my blower now that I use for my paint booth, so I can vent everything outside through it. So that has been working out great. Alright, and one last thing before I leave. My next project that I'm going to be working on is this Hobby Boss SDKFZ 222. This is going to be for the North Afrika Group build that is happening on the Micro Machines podcast Discord. We'd love you guys joined us. I'll leave a link down to the Micro Machines YouTube page, so you can get all the information there for it. And check them out too. It's like they're a bunch of really good guys. I met one of the guys, Garrison, down in Missouri at TigerCon. So yeah, this is going to be the next one. I'm going to be starting this, well, as soon as I get this video up, I'm going to break that kit open. So, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you later.